You get the notification. Your card went through. The package is on its way. For a few seconds, you feel better. Not happy, not secure, just less uncomfortable. Then guilt creeps in. Quiet, slow. You know you didn't really need it. You know the balance is climbing. But at that moment, clicking buy felt right. That feeling has a name, and understanding it might be the first step to breaking the cycle. This video is not about budgeting apps or quick debt payoff hacks. It is about something deeper. The psychological reason spending can feel like relief even when it makes things worse. By the end of this video, you will understand the brain chemistry behind the impulse, why it is so hard to resist, and why recognizing it does not make you weak, it makes you informed. We are not solving debt today, we're explaining why it feels the way it does. Here's what's happening in your brain when you're stressed, financially, emotionally. Your brain searches for relief. It wants to interrupt discomfort even temporarily. Spending triggers dopamine, not because you're careless, not because you lack discipline. Your brain interprets buying something as progress, as solving a problem, even if the problem isn't actually solved. The dopamine hits thirst before reality does. Credit cards make it stronger. You get the reward now, the pain comes later. That gap makes dopamine feel stronger. It's not about the item, it's about control when everything else feels out of control. Here's why it becomes a cycle. Dopamine responds to patterns. If spending reduced stress before, your brain will suggest it again and again. Debt creates more stress, more anxiety, which increases the need for relief, so the behavior repeats. The thing that helped briefly becomes the thing causing harm. Credit cards remove friction. You're not handing over cash. You're not watching money leave. You're just clicking. Without friction, behavior becomes automatic. This is not a moral failure. It's a design feature. Credit systems feel effortless. Your brain seeks relief. Together, costly. Now another layer. The cost of living is higher than decades before. Rent, groceries, utilities. Basics take up more of your income, leaving less room for error, less breathing space. Unexpected expenses feel catastrophic. Stress follows you, at work, at home, at night. Your brain offers relief, a small purchase, a brief escape. Saying no feels hard, not because you're reckless, because you're exhausted. The dopamine fades, the debt does not. Every time you spend for relief, you borrow calm from your future self with interest. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions live in this pattern, working hard, trying to keep up, using credit not from carelessness, but from fatigue. There is no shame, but there is a cost. Stress doesn't disappear, it stacks quietly until money isn't the only problem. This is not failure, it's survival instincts meeting a frictionless system. Once you see it, you can begin to change it. What do you do with this? First, notice the pattern, not to judge yourself, but to interrupt it. When the urge to spend appears, pause. Ask yourself, am I solving a problem or trying to feel better? If it's the second, acknowledge it. The urge is real, the relief is temporary, the cost is not. Second, find other ways to relieve stress. A walk, call someone, a break. It won't hit as fast, but it won't trap you. Third, add friction back. Remove saved payment methods. Wait 24 hours before buying. Slow the process down. Your brain will resist. That's normal. Friction protects you from autopilot. This is not about perfection, it's about awareness. Understanding is powerful. You don't need to fix everything today. You only need to see the pattern, understand why it exists, and know change is possible. Not because stress disappears, but because stress stops making decisions for you. If this helped, explore other Wealth Logic videos. We break down invisible forces shaping your money decisions so you can make better choices. Thanks for watching.